This is Skylar's first year playing basketball, and she's been a welcome addition to the girls' team. Skylar used her intellect along with athletic ability to catch on quickly and make the entire team better. The consummate teammate, she was always willing to help in any way she can for the betterment of the team. Skylar has a big heart for the Lord, which is easily seen with her desire to mentor younger players. These traits will help her be successful wherever she places her energy in the future. With her parents, Harold and Carol, and her brother, Tristan, ladies and gentlemen, Skylar Palmer. Our next senior is Karis Hill. Karis is the definition of a player that gives 100% every time she's on the court. Whether she's practicing or playing games, she gives her all on every play. She uses all of her God-given athleticism to make her team better. Karis not only leads by example on the court, but also off the court as well, because Karis walks with the Lord in everything she does. This is apparent to everyone who meets her. Karis's relentless work ethic will be a key to her success in life. Ladies and gentlemen, with her parents Fred and Sherry, her sister Chloe, her brother Kyle, Karis Hill. Our final girls basketball senior, Sydney Weeks. Sydney has been an integral part of the girls' basketball program for 4 years. She is not only a leader on the court, but also leads with her exemplary conduct off the court as well. If you know Sydney, it's very obvious that she has a huge heart for the Lord. She accomplished a huge milestone as a player this year by eclipsing the 1,000-point mark. Unfortunately, earlier this year, she suffered a season-ending knee injury. However, this injury has not deterred her extreme work ethic. She's already rehabbing and has a tremendous future in whatever she pursues. Ladies and gentlemen, with her father, Brad, and her brother, Calvin, Sydney Weeks. Eagle fans, a big round of applause for your 2017 girls basketball seniors. Now for the boys seniors. First up is Jack Hancock. Jack has served as the team manager of the boys program since he arrived at LCA 3 years ago. Jack has always been the first person to practice and the last one to leave. No job is ever too big or too small for Jack, and he completes them with enthusiasm and a smile. He constantly puts others first, and the players respect Jack just like a coach. He's had a tremendous impact on the success of the boys program. One day he wants to be a coach. He will no doubt succeed in that profession. With his parents, David and Sandy, and his sister, Gracie, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Hancock. Our next senior is Nathan Harper. Nathan has been a terrific addition to the LCA family this season. One of the hardest workers to ever don the Eagle jersey, Nathan spent countless hours in the gym before school and after practice, improving his game all season long. He goes 100% in every drill, whether in season or out. Nathan is a fierce competitor. His perseverance through early season adversity had a tremendous impact on the team. Nathan has a desire to play basketball in college and will no doubt have an opportunity to do so. With his parents, Ron and Lisa, and his brother Taylor, ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Harper. Our final boys basketball senior this evening, Blake Richardson. Blake has played an integral role in the development of the overall LCA basketball program. A great teammate who has earned the respect of his teammates for his dedication and selfless attitude, Blake works extremely hard and is a great encourager to others. Serving as a captain this season, Blake's leadership has been invaluable, and his impact on the program will carry on for years to come. In fact, Blake will graduate as the winningest player in LCA history. With his parents, Mark and Heather, ladies and gentlemen, Blake Richardson. All right, Eagle fans, one more big round of applause for these 2017 boys and girls basketball seniors.
Big night, Bryan Station here, big game as well. So talk to me about these seniors and tonight's game.
Yeah, definitely big game. You know, you want to be playing well this time of year, and we had a good outing on Tuesday, and hopefully that'll carry over. But more importantly, we want to send these two guys, Nathan Harper and Blake Richardson, out. These two seniors have given a lot to the program, and send them out on a win with their manager, Jack Hancock. So I told these guys before the game tonight, you know, it's a big game for us. It's very important to me and to our program. And just hopefully we can get some momentum, keep it going, and into a district tournament next week.
Can we expect what we saw against Danville the other night? That was amazing, Coach.
Yeah, I wish it was that easy. You know, that's what somebody said, just play like that and you'll be in the state finals. But it's not exactly, doesn't work that way. So we've shown signs all year that we've been very good, and at times we're not very good. So hopefully we'll be able to keep that going in the right direction.
Congratulations on all these seniors, Coach, and good luck tonight.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt.
Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter. Locally owned and operated since 1972.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com. Locally owned and operated since 1972.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Downtown month. Good evening. Welcome to Lexington Christian Academy High School Basketball. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez. William Warfield is going to be our producer, the founder of PrepSpin.com and LCADN.TV. We're broadcasting tonight. David, it's the final home game for Lexington Christian Academy. It's been an outstanding season. Most wins in LCA history with 21 wins. Playing the Bryan Station team that's only 512-12. But once again, when it's a city game, as we learned with Tate's Creek, and LCA was trailing at halftime to a team that only won 6 games, you can throw out the records.
You really can, and Bryan Station has some players that could pose some problems for LCA. They've got some guys that can really drive the basketball. Terrence Murphy can get to the rack at any time, and then Eric Boone as well. Tremendous player. So, you know, when you look at how they've done against Trevion Hollingsworth, they look at Johnson at Catholic, had a little bit of a difficulty stopping that straight line drive and being able to stop penetration. So I think it will be a tough test for them. They're going to play up and down. They're going to be fast. They're going to press. Those things have bothered Christian in the past, but they've gone through those battles already. So they're tested. They know what to expect, and you know, hopefully on senior night they'll come out with a big win.
Well, it is senior night. One change in the lineup for Lexington Christian Academy. Blake Richardson, who is a senior, is going to be starting in place of number 15, Chandler Stewart. Nathan Harper, the other lone senior. And, man, what a special night for these two guys that are seniors, especially Nathan Harper, as he transferred in. This is his only year. Blake Richardson, a 4-year guy, has the most wins of any player in LCA history, but I'm sure for these guys, man, it's hard for them to believe this is my final home game.
It really is, and it's going to be a special night for them, and hopefully they can take it in. It kind of gets away from you, and when you look up, your senior night's over. So, and they have an opportunity maybe to play again next year at the collegiate level, so you never know. But for right now, their career at LCA is finishing at least the regular season tonight before district. So special time for them, and hopefully they get time to really soak it in and enjoy it.
Well, it's going to be a homecoming kind of for David DeMarcus, number 3 for Bryan Station. He played at Lexington Christian Academy for a couple of years and then transferred over to Bryan Station last year. And so he is actually tied to be their leading scorer with Eric Boone, averaging 14 points and 5 rebounds. So I know for him it's got to be bittersweet, glad to be back, but at the same time it's not his senior night here, and so but really an outstanding player. We got to take a break. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy Basketball on PrepSpin.com.
credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson Sims & Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez, William Warfield, our producer, founder of PrepSpin, and LCADN.TV. Watching the game tonight. It is the final home game for LCA and also the final regular season game for both teams. Bryan Station as district play starts next week. LCA with a big draw in playing Dunbar. Of course, Dunbar's got a huge game tonight against Scott County, and I don't know if there'll be a better game in the state of Kentucky tonight other than this Dunbar-Scott County game down the road.
Well, I agree with you. It's definitely huge for the 11th region. Certainly Lexington Christian drew Dunbar for district, and Catholic could meet up with one of those two in the next round. So, those are two great teams. They got some dynamic players in Johnson and, got Hollingsworth out there. Scott County's really got Moreno. He is a beast. So, what a great game. But this one's going to be awesome as well. So, again, excited to see this senior night, last regular season home game. And it's going to be a treat. There's a lot of talent on the floor here at Christian.
Yep. LCA will go with their usual lineup of Carter Hendrickson, Kyle Rode, Nathan Richardson, Austin Hall, and the one newcomer to the lineup, as we talked about earlier, one of the other two seniors, Blake Richardson, who usually comes off in a reserve role, but he and Nathan Harper will be the starting backcourt tonight. Of course, Kyle Rode handles the ball a lot, but so that'll be your five starters for LCA. For Bryan Station, Eric Boone, a junior, will be starting. David DeMarcus, who we talked about, a former LCA player, now a senior at Bryan Station. Stephen Groves, a senior. Nathan Mack, a freshman. And number 14, Braden Warden, a senior. Those are our starting lineup, so looking forward to a great game. Station very athletic, so they're going to press some. They'll play a little bit of man, occasionally play zone. They like to push it up down the court. They're a really good rebounding team, so I think it should be a fun game.
Yeah, it definitely will. Again, they can kind of match Christian on size. Christian's got the 3-6-6 guys, Hendrickson, Rode, and Hall. But the folks from Bryan Station have some size as well, and like you said, very, very athletic. So they're going to have to put a body on them, box them out. Rebounding is going to be a big thing tonight.
All right, well, Austin Hall will be jumping center for LCA, 14 Brett Moore, but LCA gets the tap, and Rhodes got it. So Kyle Rode, the sophomore, will bring it up over to Austin Harper. Rode on the cut. He likes to back down, do some work on that block. Tries to look over to Hendrickson. Can't get into it. Blake Richardson shoots, and the senior with his first start of the year drains a three ball.
Fantastic moment for him. Senior night, knocks it down, first shot of the game. He'll remember that for a very long time.
Absolutely. Great play, great shot by that young man. LCA in the man-to-man. 3-ball by DeMarcus in the corner. He misses. David DeMarcus' dad is named David DeMarcus, one of the greatest three-point shooters in high school history. Played at Sayre and had a phenomenal career. Nathan Harper. So both seniors start off with 3 balls. Bryan Station's coach wants a 30-second timeout out of the block. If you're Nate Valentine. So we're going to show you these back-to-back threes, but for LCA, not much better start, and for 2 seniors.
Absolutely fantastic. Couldn't scripted it better. That's made for a movie. So 2 seniors starting and knocking in threes back-to-back was huge.
The first one was Blake Richardson, and the second one will be here by Nathan Harper. Blake Richardson, you just saw make the first one, and his first start of the year. Been involved in more games than any other player in LCA history. 4 years, more wins. And so there Nathan Harper just drains his 3, so what a great start for LCA. And when you're playing a big city game, it's important to get off to a good start.
Well, it really is. You certainly have the record advantage over Bryan Station, and they're coming in kind of a 500 club. But like we saw with Tate's Creek, you let them stick around, and they can be trouble. So, again, nice defensive effort that time, and now we're pushing down the court. Good floater. Going to wave it off with the travel, though. But you got to like the effort that time. Nathan Harper grabs the rebound, advances it, pushes it. Nice floater that time. It's unfortunately a turnover, and now LCA with a press of their own.
LCA does like to press a little 2-2-1 here out of the gate. Try to see what they can do, create a little havoc on Bryan Station. Jump shot there in the corner by Nathan Mack. The freshman's off. Loose ball on the floor. Hall gets it for the Eagles. That's what you don't want your guys bending over. You want them to get on the floor, David.
That's exactly right, and great effort that time by Hall. He was the only one on the floor and came up with the basketball, so great play that time.
Nice pass underneath to Harper. Assist by Austin Hall. Harper goes inside with the big guys and makes the nice layup. It's 8-0. LCA off to a great start. It's what they got off to against Danville. The night was 13-0 on Tuesday night before Danville scored. LCA with a very nice win there to get their 21st win, most in school history. Jump shot missed there by Mack again, so LCA's got it. Hendrickson for his first 3-ball attempt. It's off, but rebound goes to Station. Number 5, Eric Boone pushing it for the defenders. Little runner in the lane. It's off. Hall tips it. Mack gets it, or Boone gets the rebound. Out to DeMarcus. Back over to Boone. DeMarcus, a great 3-point shooter, and you can see why. Got a great stroke there. He's averaging 14 a game. I'm sure the coaches looking at each other. Hey, we went over that in the scouting report. We know DeMarcus can shoot the 3.
Absolutely. Again, he had his hand set and ready. It was a great pass delivered right to the shooting pocket and a great immediate shot. So really good play that time. And again, Christian coming down with Hendrickson backing him down. Turn around and jumper. Tremendous talent there. Inside, outside, he can definitely shoot it, but just got the size advantage. Backed him down, kind of step away, and knocked in an easy shot from about 5 feet.
10-3, LCA up by 7. Playing a little 2-3 now. 3-point bomb is good for the defenders. Eric Boone with the 3-ball. So Bryan Station likes to shoot the 3. Marcus and Boone both like to shoot the 3-ball, so you expect a lot of that. A lot of threes being made so far. Looks like the foul's going to be called on number 14, Braden Warden, in the back. LCA likes to get the ball on the block because they can do a lot of high-low stuff with those 6'6" guys.
Well, they really can, and all of them can shoot the basketball so they can step out. They're dangerous everywhere, and they've got great passing ability as well. So you like what you see right here. Right now you got Hendrickson with a size advantage over here on DeMarcus. Nice step away that time and an easy dump down into road. Nice fadeaway shot. That's perfect. If he gets it that low like we've seen all season, he's deadly from in there. So great set play that time by Coach Valentine and came up with an easy bucket for LCA.
Road's first bucket of the game, but Station responds right quickly with it. This is what we expected, a lot of high scoring, and we've got it. So 12-8, LCA up. Harper's got it. Over the road, he and Hall will screen and roll, but good job by Station on the defense there. Back to road. He gets the screen up top from Hendrickson. He rolls, but can't get it there. Chandler Stewart into the game, the usual starter. And this is a nice layup. Rebound goes to the defenders. Pass on the block into Warren. He's a senior playing his final regular season game, but LCA called for the fouls. as you said, Bryan Station's got some good size in there, David.
They really do. They can match up well. They're definitely quick, and again, a great opportunity that time. He did a lot of work early to kind of back down Hall and was able to draw the foul.
Max got it, but Boone comes back. Eric Boone, the junior, get it set up. He gets the play. Call from Coach Tommy Johnson Jr. Little hesitation, then tries to go in on the drive, but to be fouled. See if he's going to get two, if it's going to be underneath, out of bounds. Austin Hall picks up two quick ones, so now what LCA wants is Austin Hall, one of their key players. Almost a 5-second count, but finally get it into DeMarcus. Started closely by Harper. Marcus tries to drive, but Harper doing a good job moving those feet on defense. Good steal by Kyle Rode there on the attempt by Boone. Kyle Rode does a lot besides scoring, assists, steals, rebounds, really well-rounded player.
He really, really is. And again, that was great recognition that time. Very fortunate. Hall kind of was down there in the mix. He's already got two fouls. Fortunate to get away, and now we got a runaway by the defenders. Easy bucket that time. They're hanging in there. It's 12-10. They weathered that early storm, that energy from LCA, and now it's kind of leveled out just to a 2-point margin.
Yep. Know that city matchup is going to be tough, and another turnover there by LCA, so that's going to go over to Bryan Station. The Station seeing if they can tie it for the first time. They started out in the hole, and in fact, it was 6-0, and Tommy Johnson called a timeout for Station, but they have got back in this one quickly, down to 2 points. Boone brings it up, drives, kicks it over in the corner. It was Jalen Burbage. So that's Stephen Groves. I apologize. Stephen Groves with it. Back over to Boone. Guarded by Chandler Stewart. Not a shot clock in high school, so they can take their time. Boone, little runner to lane, missed it. Tries to get his own rebound, but Chandler Stewart, smallest guy on the court, gets it up to Harper. Eagles looking to run. Try to get it to Rode, but on the turnover, Spoon gets a steal and the layup up, but Mack can't finish it. So we have a foul here. Rick Chastain, longtime official, calls foul there, so LCA not doing a good job of getting back in transition so far.
Yeah, I mean, it came from a kind of a poor shot down for LCA, and it created an easy outlet and an easy opportunity at the rim. Fortunate not to get it, but there was a foul called. That break actually was probably beneficial. Hall has kind of been mixing it up with two fouls. Him getting a third here in the first quarter could be devastating down the road, but now what you see is you've got Hendrickson with a new foul. So fouls are starting to stack up for LCA with some players that they really want to keep clean, and it's going to send the defenders to the line for two.
Henderson's first foul. Chandler Stewart's got a foul. Austin Hall, unfortunately, already on the bench with two fouls. So first free throw goes up for Warren, and he misses. On the year, Warren from the free throw line is 6 for 18, shooting 33%.
Interesting decision that time by Coach Valentine. Austin Hall comes right back in with two fouls. He's definitely going to have to be careful.
No doubt. Warren misses the second. Nathan Harper gets it. Station in a press. Pretty awesome, wasn't it? 2-2-1 there. Hall's got it. Gets it into Will Hacker. Will Hacker checks into the game for the first time, the sophomore. Station in a little 2-3 zone now. They'll say you got a lot of good three-point shooters, so they can shoot you out of his zone. Hall gets on the block, gives it to Rode. Little hook. Short, though. Rebound goes to the defenders. Defenders looking to run. This time, LCA a pretty good job on defense, other than you got to find DeMarcus. Fortunately for the Eagles, shot was a little bit long. Harper gets the rebound.
It's this 2-3. You'd like to see Kyle Rode at the free throw line. He really has tremendous skill from there. Has done a great job, great recognition. So getting it to that elbow or free throw line with Rode would be a huge advantage. He's just got so much talent and makes great decisions. So it'd be interesting to see if Coach Valentine mixes that up and gets him some touches right there. It'd be a good opportunity for him to kind of create for himself.
Well, we've got a full timeout taken by LCA, so we're going to take a break and recognize some of our sponsors. But with I'm not sure how many seconds left, but near the end of the first quarter, it's 12-10 LCA. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy High School Basketball, PrepSpin.com, LCADN.tv. I looked up, they already were running the 1 minute.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details.
They're not looking very good, are they, Tom?
Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
Welcome back to action here. Greg Horn, David Rodriguez with you. William Warfield, producer tonight for us. LCA, Bryan Station, final regular season game for both teams. 12-10 LCA up. 3-ball attempt by Stewart is off, but Hendrickson with the rebound and the putback, and LCA needed that. They were kind of in a dry spell there.
They really were, and that was a great play call by Coach Valentine out of the break. Kicked it to the wing and then set a cross screen. So when you drive, that opposite perimeter defender has to step up. It's going to create opportunities kind of in the short corner. Shot didn't go, but a great offside rebound for Hendrickson.
Fortunately, Henderson, who's almost an 80% free throw shooter, did not make the free throw. So 14-10, LCA up by 4. We're under a minute in the first quarter. Nice drive. Boone kicks it out in the corner. 3-ball attempt goes up by Groves. He misses. Hacker comes out with a rebound. Nice effort by Will Hacker, the sophomore. Groves going to try to set it up. Got a double screen there at the top. A little pull-up jumper. It's off. Nice rebound there by Station. Eric Boone passes it up to Mack, and Groves. Groves makes a nice contested layups. 14-12, 18 seconds left. Road to Hendrickson. Gets the Hacker. Hall right there, a little jump shot. Comes out. Road tries to get the rebound, but I think he's going to be called for over the back. 14-12, checking into the game for LCA. Pierce Dalton getting Austin Hall out for he gets a third foul. So Station, nice pass. DeMarcus with a reverse layup. That's going to end the first quarter. So talk about that more when we get back here at the end of the first quarter. It's LCA 14, Bryan Station 14. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy High School Basketball on PrepSpin.com and LCADN.tv.
All S, all P, all O, R-T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter. Locally owned and operated since 1972.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
All S, all P, all O, R-T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com. Locally owned and operated since 1972.
Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez. City matchup here, Bryan Station and LCA, and 14-14. LCA jumped up 6-0, but Bryan Station made a nice run to get back in. This one tied up, and so get the second quarter started. LCA in the zone. Station gets the shooter's roll there for T. Clayton Murphy. So just checked in the game, and a lot of threes so far tonight.
Well, there really is. And again, another play call against the zone right there is a great cross screen, which opens up the opposite wing. So each coach is doing the right thing. They're executing well, and the shots are falling. So give both teams a lot of credit. Again, against the 2-3 zone. Now I like Hendrickson at the elbow as well. So Rhodes and Hendrickson. Rhodes is kind of sneaking in behind here. He's open if they can kind of get their eyes up and on him. But you like seeing the ball go to the elbow, penetrate the gaps, and create opportunities for shooters and cutters.
Rhodes inside. Harper can't get it. Tries a cross-court pass, and it's stolen by the defenders. Nice take and finish by T. Clayton Murphy, the junior, coming off the bench. 5 straight points.
It's a dangerous pass against a 2-3, trying to skip there. They always make the easy play, just kind of rotate it around the perimeter. But right now what you see is a lot of passing. That's exactly what you want. Get it into the elbow. It's going to create open opportunities, which you see right here. Rode gets it in that tough. He's too tough in there. So you like what you see that time is getting to the elbow. Good things happen when you do that or penetrate the gaps. Last possession, they swung it around outside and made a careless pass, but that time much better.
3-ball attempt by Station, and it is good. I believe that's Eric Boone, 5, so Station up by 5. Number 5 hits the 3, and they're up by 5, 21-16. Bryan Station with all the momentum right now. Pierce Dalton's got the ball, the sophomore in the corner. Stewart down the block to Rode. Rode backs it in, kicks it back out. 3-ball attempt is nothing but air. Station with the rebound. LCA just not doing a good job getting back in transition defense at all. In fact, Coach Nate Valentine's seen enough of it. Groves with the layup, the senior there. He's got 6. We got a 30-second timeout, so we're going to recognize some of our sponsors. Bluegrass Orthopedics, Andrew Carlson, White Greer Maggard Orthodontics, Mingy Beef Jerky, the official snack of PrepSpin, LCA DN-TV, All Sports, locally owned here for 25 years by the Atkins family, UK Sports Medicine, Ryan Tyson and the team over at Crown Trophy, and the law firm of Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. So we appreciate all of them doing, helping making this PrepSpin, LCADN.TV, but possible. But David, if you're a Coach Nate Valentine, you don't like the way the ball's being handled, and you don't like how you get back in transition defense right now.
Well, you really don't. And last time, again, Chandler Stewart, that was a great shot. He can shoot 35% from three-point line. I'm not saying that's a bad shot, but the air ball created an opportunity to kind of advance the ball quickly in transition. Their transition defense have been very poor, very slow, and they've made some tough shots. So give Bryan Station a lot of credit. Lexington Christian needs to take better shots, be patient offensively, get it to the middle of the court, penetrate the gaps against this zone, and it's going to free up opportunities, better shot opportunities, which is not going to allow kind of those fast break outlet passes. So interesting to see what they do here. Like what they do, get it to the short corner then, and a nice swing. So, but give Bryan Station credit. They're really rotating. But again, Harper, fantastic shot. They're great shooters. When you penetrate, you move the basketball, you swing from side to side, good things will happen. Let's see right here. If LCA needs to stop, down 4, but doing exactly what they should, getting into the middle of the paint. Unfortunate miss for DeMarcus, and now LCA with a chance to bring it within 2.
Nathan Harper with a long 3. This one comes out. Station with the rebound. Looking to push it. DeMarcus gets it. Ball fakes. Back to Boone. Back to DeMarcus. Wide open 3. David DeMarcus, just like his dad used to do at Sayre High School back in the day. Also his dad played at Center College. I think he may still hold the all-time record for 3-point shots made at Center College. So you see that David Jr. knows how to shoot that thing too. Kyle Rowe tries to respond, but it's going to go off. Rebound goes to Warren for Station. Looking to push it. This time a little bit better job by LCA, but Zeke Greer, the freshman, who's just checked in game number 5, going to be called reach again. But right now it's all Bryan Station.
It really is, and the game's being played at their speed and exactly what they want. So LCA, again, not getting into the gaps, not penetrating, not getting those easy shots. They're firing from deep. Harper with the heat check from 24 feet. That's not going in. Creates opportunities on this side. And then even though they are getting back in transition, Bryan Station is just kind of cutting right through them. So unfortunately for them, they had offensive fouls going back to LCA, down 7. But LCA needs to get better shots. They're taking poor shots. It's allowing transition buckets. And Bryan Station's having their will, penetrating the gaps and getting in the lanes, which is what LCA should be doing right now.
Stephen Groves called for the offensive foul on the Station end. The senior, his first foul, team's 3rd. So on the turnover, goes over to LCA. Hall with a little hook in the lane, but A little short. Station with the rebound, looking to run. Wow, good drive there. Hope both these young men are okay.
We'll watch that again.
Austin Hall, we're going to watch this again here, get a little replay. Austin Hall unfortunately for Hall, that's his third, and apologize, I'm not sure who the station player is. It may be.
He broke his fall with his elbow, but he came down real quick on his hand, so he might hit the back of the head.
William Warfield, our producer, is thinking as he was watching on the camera, he might have jerked his head back, but young man is shaking it off. And number 1, Terrence Clayton Murphy, the junior, who's giving them a spark off the bench, David, so good to see he's okay. We'll watch this one more time here on the replay, but just 2 guys hustling, trying to play. Hall tried to get over there. Unfortunately, he didn't in time. It's going to be his 3rd foul, and Murphy should be going to the free throw line, and fortunately he's okay, but since he's okay, bad news for LCA. That's 3 on Austin Hall.
It really is. And I'm surprised he's playing so much. He had 2 fouls within the first 4 minutes of the game and kind of stayed in. And unfortunately, it felt like LCA needed a lift in the post and needed a lift offensively. That time, Hall, he got a good look. Typically, it's a make down there. Unfortunately, that didn't happen this time. But Bryan Station, again, advances the ball with the pass, gets out in transition well, and takes it directly to the basket. So LCA must designate somebody to be back in transition. They cannot allow that to happen. Bryan Station is getting everything they want, playing right into their hands. They want that up and down track meet, and they're getting it right now.
Murphy, an 80% free throw shooter on the year. It's good. Murphy giving them a huge spark. 27-19, Bryan Station's biggest lead of the game. Get inside to Hendrickson. Dumps it down the road, spins around, shots blocked. Good defense there by Bryan Station. On the pass, nice block there. I think maybe Road may have gotten that one. It was an excellent pass. Inside out, Harper tries to go up, but another block shot there. That time, Boone got it.
Going to stay with LCA. I like them getting road touches in the post, so you got to love that. But 2 big blocks for Bryan Station, and then credit, Bryan Station had a beautiful pass and split the paint, and Road came in with a monster block, and they had to have that one. It's kind of getting away from them right now. They kind of need to narrow this gap before halftime.
3 minutes and 30 seconds, still halftime. Henderson tries to go up on the spin, but I believe Eric Boone's going to be called for reaching in. He doesn't like the call, but
certainly a good call that time. Got him on the arm. It just kind of feels like LCA is having to work way too hard to get great shots, and Bryan Station is getting the ball out, moving quickly, and getting easy buckets in transition. So, let's see if LCA can kind of slow it down, get better shots on this end. I think it's going to slow Bryan Station down in transition as well. So, unfortunately, Hendrickson with the miss, and they sorely need it with 3:30 left before halftime, down 8. LCA the past few games have really struggled, in city at least, getting off to fast starts. They had 2 big threes by the seniors, and then, have kind of slowed down, and Bryan Station kind of imposed their will. So, hopefully they can claw back a little bit, make it manageable, and then come out with a little more aggression and play a little bit better defense, especially in transition.
Henderson makes the second one. He's an 80% free throw shooter. He's 2 for 4 on the night so far. LCA playing a little zone. Good defense there. Stewart gets a deflection, and Henderson gets the steal off that. Good hands by Chandler Stewart. So LCA, going to see if they can cut into this 7-point lead. We're down to almost 3 points. Road with the free throw line jumper. It's good.
They love that look. That's exactly where he needs to touch it. Put him right there. Get Hendrickson either on the wing deep or drop him into the post. It creates crazy mismatch against Bryan Station. So, would love to see that continue. Another nice rebound from the senior there. Now Road again with the basketball, trying to narrow the lead down to 5. Let's see if he gets another touch right in the elbow. He's diving in as expected. One transition, he should come right back to the elbow, and it's right there for him. But good look by Hendrickson. Again, now we're starting to get those gaps kind of driving in. It's creating Bryan Station, making them move and kind of cover, and it's creating open opportunities. When you make those shots, they can't get out in transition, and now you see a 2-3 zone for LCA.
Turnover there. Good job by LCA on defense. Nathan Harper gets it. Hendrickson, that was his 7th point when he made that jumper. So LCA got it down to 3 points. We're down to 2 minutes and 12 seconds left till halftime. Hendrickson in the corner, back up to Stewart. Trying to get somebody there at that free throw line. Rhodes in there. Rhodes drives, nice pass to Hendrickson.
It's exactly what you want. Again, we're calling these plays for him. Henderson steps out, spreads the floor, gets the short corner, which is the empty spot against the zone. Rhodes at the free throw line is extremely dangerous. He can shoot, he can pass, he can drive. Exactly what you want to see. And a nice clawback from LCA, going down only 1 with 2 minutes to go.
Well, we've only got about a minute left here till halftime, so one of the things that you know, going into the district next week, I mean, you want to make sure you end your season, if you're LCA, and the great season you had, you want to get a win tonight for sure, not only because it's senior night, but have some momentum going into the district on Tuesday against a very talented Dunbar team.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, you obviously want to come out with the win. Like you said, senior night's an important night for those seniors. And LCA, again, getting that the positive momentum going in against a talented Dunbar team ranked top 10 in the state, going against a tough Scott County team tonight. We'll see a kind of fatigue kind of plays a role in that, but you'd really like to see them handle business, gain that confidence, and come out and play well in district. Important for them to get to the region. So now a 2-2-1 press. This one right here, not trapping, just trying to slow Bryan Station down a little bit, make them think and make them make a mistake. And Bryan Station does a good job breaking it this time.
3-ball attempt is short by Boone. LCA, Richardson gets a rebound. Give a shout out to my mom, Lois Horn, listening tonight. So always good to have Eagle fans listening. It's local, but we know they're all over the country. So we're down to about a minute and a half. Stewart's got it. Tries to get out the road. Rhodes got it. Looking inside to Hendrickson on the block. Road goes inside, tries to kick it back out, almost loses it, but Stewart gets it. I think Stewart's going to be called for traveling.
That time, Hendrickson dove to the post, but Kyle Rowe was trying to do an ISO and kind of take him. So spacing off a little bit there. Interesting, nice effort play, but spacing was off. Couldn't create any positive momentum. Unfortunately, a walk, and it's going back over to Bryan Station.
We are down to a minute now left here till halftime. Great game, 27-26. Down the block there to Warren. He kicks it out to DeMarcus. 3-ball attempt by Boone. It's off. Rowe gets the rebound.
Let's see if LCA will go back to get Rode on the free throw line and then drop Hendrickson into the post.
Knocked out of bounds by DeMarcus, so LCA will remain in possession of the ball. 27-26, 39 seconds left till halftime. LCA started up on top 6-0 on three-pointers by Richardson, getting the start as a senior, first time this year, Nathan Harper, but Bryan Station's been playing really well ever since then. Hendrickson, nice little turnaround in the lane, and what you've been talking about, getting right there in the middle, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a soft spot against the zone, that in the short corner, and they're doing a good job. It looks like LCA is trying to find a mismatch with Rode and DeMarcus there in the post. That time, DeMarcus did a good job of kind of pushing him out farther than he was comfortable. Hendrickson, great dive to the middle of the floor and a great jump hook.
Hendrickson's got 11 now, 3 seconds. 3-ball attempt goes up by Terrence Clayton Murphy. It's off, but so at halftime it's going to be LCA 28, Bryan Station 27. But what a great first half we had, what we expected in a big city matchup. So we're going to take some time out, recognize our sponsors, and we'll try to see if we can get some halftime statistics for you. At halftime, Lexington Christian Academy 28, Bryan Station 27. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy High School basketball on PrepSpin.com and LCANDN.TV.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
First start of the year, drains a 3-ball. DeMarcus's dad is named David DeMarcus, one of the greatest three-point shooters in high school history. Played at Sayre and had a phenomenal career. Nathan Harper. So both seniors start off with 3.
And came up with the basketball, so great play that time.
Nice pass underneath to Harper. Assist. Back over to Boone. DeMarcus, a great three-point shooter, and you can see why.
A great immediate shot, so really good play that time. And again, Christian coming down with Hendrickson backing him down. Turnaround and jumper. Tremendous talent there. Inside, outside, he can about 5 feet.
10-3, LCA up by 7. Playing a little 2-3 now. 3-point bomb is good for the defenders. Eric
Here on DeMarcus. Nice step away that time and an easy dump down into road. Nice fadeaway shot. That's perfect. If he came up with an easy bucket for LCA.
Road's first bucket of the game, but
in the mix, he's already got 2 fouls. Fortunate to get away, and now we got a runaway by the defenders. Easy bucket that time. They're hanging up.
3-ball attempt by Stewart is off, but Hendrickson with the rebound and the putback. Eric Boone passes it up to Mack, and Groves. Groves Dalton getting Austin Hall out for he gets a 3rd foul. So Station, nice pass. DeMarcus with a reverse layup. Second quarter started. LCA in the zone. Station gets
for shooters and cutters.
Road inside. Harper can't get it. Tries a cross-court pass, and it's stolen by the defenders. Nice take and finish.
Into the elbow is going to create open opportunities, which you see right here. Road gets it in that tug. They swung it around outside and made a careless pass, but that time much better.
3-ball attempt by Station. Nothing but air. Station with the rebound. LCA just not doing a good job getting back.
Do get it to the short corner then and a nice swing. So, but give Bryan Station credit. They're really rotating, but again.
It's it. Ball fakes. Back to Boone. Back to DeMarcus. Wide open 3. 7-point lead. We're down to almost 3 points. Road with the free throw line jumper. It's good.
They love one transition. He should come right back to the elbow, and it's right there for him. But good look by Hendrickson. Again, now we're starting.
Road drives, nice pass to Hendrickson.
That's exactly what you want.
Station's been playing really well ever since then. Hendrickson, nice little turnaround in the lane, and what you've been talking about.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
And welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy, where your host Eagles are playing against Bryan Station Defenders. Getting ready to start the second half. LCA with a 28-27 lead. Getting ready to start the third quarter, and we're going to get you into the first half stats. To be completely honest, it's a very evenly matched game so far from all stat standpoints. Bryan Station currently shooting 43%. The Eagles at 48. Rebounds 15-15, turnover 6-6. Just an extremely competitive game where you saw Bryan Station would take a big 8-point lead, and then Christian battled back hard, and it comes out with the halftime with a 1-point lead. So the things to watch for right now, Hendrickson doing a really good job offensively with 11 points, and something to watch also, Austin Hall with 3 fouls early in this game. So LCA really going to need his presence inside and out in the second half. Let's see if he can kind of stay out of foul trouble. And then David DeMarcus, the transfer from Christian, with 8 points, leading the defenders getting into the second half.
Well, we were talking about the big Scott County-Dunbar game at halftime. Scott County 46, Dunbar 29. So boys from Scott County rolled into the big city here and putting it on Dunbar, but see what Tavion Hollingsworth can do in the second half. So speaking of the second half, so we're getting ready to start this one. I want to thank all our sponsors again. I want to thank Bluegrass Orthopedics and Andrew Carlson, White Greer Maggard Orthodontics, Mengi Beef Jerky, the official sponsor of PrepSpin, All Sports, UK Sports Medicine, Crown Trophy, and Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode attorneys. Thank them for their support of high school athletics, making it possible on PrepSpin.com. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez. Our producer is the president and founder of PrepSpin, William Warfield, here tonight, so thanks for joining us. LCA try to get inside to Henderson, which has been effective tonight with those guys. Henderson leading the way with 11 points, so see what adjustments the coaches made at halftime.
Well, Bryan Station comes out in the man, kind of got a steady dose of Kyle Roden Hendrickson at the free throw line, and they didn't care for that, and that's how LCA began the comeback, starting off in man. So now LCA doing a good job screening, and Kyle Roden attacking the basket.
So Roden drives, and he's going to be fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line. One official's underneath, and I guess it is going to be underneath. Thought it was actually going to be a shooting foul. I guess he got him on the drive, so doesn't matter. Hendrickson 3 ball. It's off. Tipped by a couple people, but Station comes up with the rebound. Looking to push. Boone's got it. Eric Boone gives it back over to Groves. Back to Boone. LCA, a little 2-3 zone. They get it there at the free throw line like Mr. Rodriguez has been talking about. So he's listening to our play-by-play, man, I'm telling you.
I think they do. So that's fantastic. It's a great decision against the 2-3. That's where you want to get to. You want to get to the elbows, free throw line, or penetrate the gap. So Bryan Station playing as they should, and LCA right there comes up with the foul. Second foul on Hendrickson with 7 minutes, 13 seconds left. You got to think Coach Valentine talked a lot about transition defense. Last time they got back quickly, but again, it kind of left too wide a gap there at the free throw line, and it's going to send Bryan Station to the line. Now tied up 28-28.
All right. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We may have a little problem with the internet here, so hopefully that'll be all right here in just a little bit. But Station now back on top. The lead up by 1 as Nathan Mack made that free throw. Henderson's got it. Tries to go create a little space, but good defense there by Station. Rowe comes back out, gets a screen from Hall. Hall rolls to the basket. Rowe drives on the left side, goes up strong, can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to the defenders, looking to run. They've got a 3-on-1. Good pass. Wow, a nice finish by Bryan Station.
Again, transition defense really hurting LCA. They take off here and create a great 9-1 opportunity.
Seeing the replay of this nice pass and the finish. And it's 3-point play the old-fashioned way is completed by Groves. So Station up on top by 4. It's 9 points for Groves, the senior. LCA trying to get into Hall, but pass by Stewart led him just a little too much. Unfortunately for LCA, it's going to stay down underneath. Got 3 seniors playing a lot for Bryan Station, so some good experience. Wow. I don't know how that pass got through there, but Rowe got it but couldn't finish. Boone's got it for the defenders. Rose with a pull-up. A little short. Seen a few air balls on that end tonight for LCA and Station. Must be some air blowing down that end, David.
I think it may be. They kicked on the AC unit, and it's kind of throwing them off a little bit. But, again, a great penetration that time. Good pull-up, couldn't convert. And now you got back man-to-man for the defenders. Chandler Stewart with the drive and a kick to Hendrickson, and that's good. He's really good from there. So a great penetration and kick for an easy 3. LCA needed it. Bryan Station came out strong, but a nice 3 there, bringing them back within 1.
14 points now for Henderson. David DeMarcus answers with a 3 of his own. DeMarcus has got 11 now for Bryan Station. That's his 3rd 3 of the night. He's 3 for 4. Saw his dad down there at halftime, so former sharpshooter for the Sayers Spartans and Center College. Kyle Rode. That was nice. Rode now has 8 points. 35-33. Maybe get a little offensive flow. DeMarcus finally misses one there after 3 for 4, but big break for LCA there. He was wide open.
He was wide open. That's the guy you don't want to leave, and LCA caught a break there. A nice drive again by Stewart. Kick to Harper, no good, but Henderson with a strong rebound and kick to Rode. See if they set it back up. He's wanted to set him up. Jump shot again. Doesn't catch anything but up. No good, and Bryan Station with the rebound. It looks like we got Austin Hall going to pick up his 4th. That's trouble with 5 minutes still remaining in the third quarter. Austin Hall with 4 fouls. Coach Valentine really needs to get him out. It looks like he's going to call a timeout. Not able to get that in. Surprised Austin Hall's in. He needs to be very careful.
We'll send Blake Richardson in, the senior. DeMarcus there, that ball went through his hands, so it was out of bounds. So LCA, see if they can take advantage of that turnover. 35-33, Bryan Station with the 2-point lead. Rick Chastain, veteran official, get ready to inbound the ball, give it to Hendrickson. Bryan Station picking up full court, gets it into Rode, over to Harper. Try to trap him, but he gets into Richardson. Nice pass to Rode, and he's fouled and won.
Great floater that time by Rode. A lot of time they take one dribble too much and they kind of lean in for a charge. Bad foul that time by the defenders. He already had the advantage. He had already got his body in front of him, kind of reach over the top. It's a weak foul. It's going to give Rode an opportunity for the and one.
Yeah, it was a little weird how they got Rhodes ready to shoot. He made it. And you got people trying to sub in and free throw line. I think the shot should be good. The official handed the ball to Rhodes. He shot it. Looks like they may make Kyle shoot it again. But they're not going to let Bryan Station substitute like they wanted to. But Rhodes, an excellent free throw shooter, shooting almost 80% on the year. So let's give him a chance to practice this form. 79.8, 99 out of 124. Coach Valentine still not liking the explanation he's being given, but at this point, you're going to have to play. Rhodes looking for his, well, it's going to be 11th point, but 35-35, 4 minutes, 37 seconds left. LCA still in that 2-3. Boone's got it for Station. Stewart guarded. Nice hands by Harper. Almost strips him, but nice drive and the finish. Stephen Rose, the senior, he's playing well the second half.
He really is. That time Henderson kind of closed out, stood up too high, wasn't in the stance, closed out too quickly, and the defender had just an easy basket down the baseline. Nice drive and kick that time by Rode. Unfortunately, another air ball. So a little uncharacteristic, and Bryan Station out in transition again. Euro stepping up. LCA really getting killed in transition. They really got to get back as quickly as possible. Again, it comes off a shot, a bad shot, an air ball, or a forced shot. It's creating opportunities for Bryan Station all evening.
Eric Boss Boone with the bucket. He's got 8. There's a foul call on Bryan Station. Number 10 for Bryan Station. Kendrick Curry gets the foul. It's going to be his first. DeMarcus checks back into the game for Bryan Station. Ball's inbounded to Hendrickson. Out to Richardson, trying to get Rode on the block. And there'll be a foul called there on Bryan Station. So I think that's where LCA's got to go, don't they?
Well, they really do. Rode in the paint or Hendrickson out top. The high-low really is working right now. Great effort that time. Rode kind of breaking through the screens and creating that foul. Again, anytime he gets it that close, it's going to be a good thing for LCA. He needs to get more touches.
Stewart, inbound pass, knocked out by Boone, and cheerleaders got to be awake. That was a laser. Stewart going to inbound it.
Got a clock issue, clock continuing to run. Ref sees it and is going to go make a correction. 39-35, Station in the lead. Setting the clock back to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. LCA with the ball underneath. And down 4 to the defenders.
Richardson gets it, kicks it out to Rode. Rode's going to try to back in to Marcus. Nice little runner, but can't get it. So Station running, 3 on 2. Boom with the take and the finish. LCA struggle stopping the ball in transition tonight. Usually one of the first things is stop ball.
Yeah, without question. That's the first thing you need to do, and it's certainly going to have to go back. And again, they need to send 2 people, at least one, kind of back. They're crashing the glass, and they're kind of getting caught. Bryan Station doing a great job getting up, looking ahead, either with the pass or the hard dribble, and getting out in transition, just scoring baskets at will right now. And you've got Austin Hall checking back in the third quarter with 4 fouls. 30-second timeout from LCA. It'd be interesting to see if he'll pick up that 5th foul. There's still a lot of game left.
Well, got a 30-second timeout there for LCA. Coach Dave Ballantyne going to try to draw something up. And Bryan Station, even though their record's only 500 coming in, 12-12. LCA 21-7. Most wins in school history. Bryan Station giving the Eagles all they want here on senior night. District play starts next week. PrepSpin will have all of their action live. Make sure you tune in for that. District play starts next week. Out of the timeout, what do you think Coach Valentine drew up, David?
Well, I mean, last play was pick the picker. This time I got a feeling it's going to be a cross screen, and then they're going to pick Hendrickson and Hall and try to get Hall with the easy dump down with Kyle Rowe releasing.
Yep, I don't know if that's exactly when they drew it up, but it worked. Hendrickson gets fouled the old-fashioned way, and so we're going to show the replay here. Hendrickson, see what he can do. He's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He's got 16 on the night. He makes it 3 for 5 now. 17 leading all scorers in the game. Hendrickson, a junior. Carter Henderson, 6'6" junior. 41-38. Station's got it. Boom. Back up top to Groves. Groves having a really nice second half. Got 11, most all of them in the second half. Boone tries to drive baseline, but Carter Henderson just a step too slow. It's going to be 3 on him, so you got 4 on Hall, 3 on Henderson. That's not good for the Eagles.
It really isn't, and right now they're 2-3 zone. They're extending it really high. It's leaving the free throw line empty. It's leaving the elbows empty, and it's putting defenders on a 1-on-1 situation. Bryan Station is extremely athletic and quick, and going to be able to beat that all night. So a nice dump in that time in the basket. You know, LCA trailing by 5 now with 2:30 left in the third quarter.
Warren Braden with the basket there. Hall went up, but with 4 fouls, couldn't really contest it too much. So that's actually Braden's first bucket of the game. 3-ball tipped up by Harper. It comes out. Hall tries to get the rebound, but see who the foul calls on it. So it's going to be on Warren. So it's going to be his second. With Hall being in the neighborhood there, makes you a little nervous, but he's going to get to go to the free throw line, and already a little bonus action. That's 7 fouls on the year. Mr. Hall shooting 84%. Gets the shooter's roll there.
Absolutely. Really needed it. Down 4 right now. Austin Hall playing with 4 fouls. Just really got to be careful, but went up straight up. Nice aggressive rebound that time. Going to the line for 2. Makes them both, and it's very important right now. Again, LCA having to claw back after a slow start in the third quarter.
That's Austin Hall's first 2 points of the game, and Hall is one of the leading scorers for LCA, averaging 15.4 points a game. In fact, he is the lead scorer by 0.2 of a point over Kyle Rowe. Carter Henderson averaging 14, so Amazing that LCA's only down by 3, considering that's his first 2, but Mr. Nathan Mack responds right away 4, and that free throw line there, you've been talking about it all night, David.
Well, it's exactly where you want to be against the zone, and again, LCA is stretching that zone out pretty high. It's creating opportunities for Bryan Station. Again, give a lot of credit to the defenders and their coaching staff. They're doing exactly what they need to do and making shots. So a team coming in at 500 is really battling against one of the better LCA teams they've had in a long time. And now up 5 and with the ball with 1:40 left in the third quarter. Really just outplaying LCA right now.
Bryan Station up by 5, minute and a half left here in the third quarter. Boone trying to see what they can do. LCA really extended this time. That's going to be it for Hall.
Yeah, that's a tough call. He looked like he was set again. It looked like the defender was driving in at him and a little out of control. So that's a tough break for LCA. Austin Hall with still 1:25 left in the third quarter. Their leading scorer, who although has having an uncharacteristic night, is going to be out. And LCA is going to have to look elsewhere for scoring and defense down low.
Will Hacker checks in, the sophomore, number 12 for LCA. DeMarcus drives. A lot of contact, but there'll be a foul called there on Station on the rebound attempt.
Definitely forced that, and that's not what you want to do. You're fouling the other side of the court, off balance. It's kind of one of those, hey, I made a mistake and I'm going to hustle, and it ended up kind of not going in his favor, and it's going to send Hendrickson, a good free throw shooter, to the line, try to bring it back within 3. Not what you want to do. If you have a lead, you're the underdog, you're on the road, you really want to take care of the basketball, make good decisions, and not give easy buckets with the time run standing still. But Hendrickson bails him out, missing the front end.
45-40, Station still up by 5. A really big upset if Station could hold on and do this. Harper and Stewart up front, trying to extend pressure. Hacker now, and Harper trying to trap, but they get it out. Free throw line back out to Boone. Station working the clock a little bit now.
Christian switching over to a man-to-man.
Boone, it's good. Eric Boss Boone, his 12th point of the game. 40 seconds left. Station lead of 7. Road drives. It's going to be fouled by DeMarcus, so that's going to be 3 on David DeMarcus. So DeMarcus and Road used to be teammates. So one of their key players, he's got 3. Boone's got 3. For LCA, Hendrickson with 3, and Road makes the first, so Kyle Now's got 11. So Kyle Road and Carter Henderson have to step up now with Hall gone for the game.
Well, they really are. And again, Bryan Station staying with that zone. Get to the free throw line. Good things were happening when you got it there and kind of going high-low with Hendrickson. Once it gets there, it gets in the short corner. They're just so talented and so big, it's causing problems. But again, straight line drive for Bryan Station. LCA unable to stop the ball and stop, getting out in transition. So really going to have to tighten that up. And, Coach Valentine, as he removes his jacket, he's not excited to see that they're just allowing him to get to the basket at will.
Coach took his jacket off. That's what we were just saying. William Warfield says, Coach Valentine got the jacket off, as David Rodriguez just said. And this is a big-time matchup here. Now we got another foul called on LCA. This one's going to be called on Chandler Stewart. He's got 3 now, so Henderson with 3, Stewart with 3 for LCA. Going to the free throw line is Mr. Boone.
Misses the front end that time. 22.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. LCA down 5. Bryan Station really doing a great job getting the ball out in transition, scoring easy buckets. LCA struggling in the third quarter to kind of find the bottom of the net, and really going to have to identify who to go to. You got to think it's Hendrickson and Road really going to have to take over. Like you said before, I'd like to see Road get a lot of touches right now. He makes a lot of good things happen, and as we say that, here he goes. Nice spin. Up no good. Battle for the rebound, up and good that time by Nathan Harper.
Harper's got his 10th point of the game, so he's got 3 LCA guys in double figures now. Station, though, tries to respond back, but Free ball is short there by Mr. Kendrick Curry. So at the end of the third quarter, it's Bryan Station 48, Lexington Christian Academy 44. We're going to take a short break to recognize our sponsors. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy High School Basketball on PrepSpin.com and LCADN.TV.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
Joined by David Rodriguez, William Warfield, our producer tonight, the founder of PrepSpin, and we got a big city matchup here. And LCA was favored, obviously, being 21-7. Bryan Station only 12-12, but it's the defenders with a 4-point lead on the road on senior night at LCA. Harper drives, tries to dump it off the road, but it's knocked out of bounds by Bryan Station. As we know, David, you penetrate, get in the lane, usually good things happen for you offensively.
Yeah, it was a great decision that time. Again, spacing got off a little bit. Road kind of collapsed a little bit too far. Didn't have much there. Nice up and under. Good hesitation that time by Henderson. A beautiful move. 19 points leading all scorers, and LCA climbing back within 2. Final quarter here. They really need to pull this out senior night to get that momentum going into district play against Dunbar this coming Tuesday.
Bryan Station responds. Boom with his 15th point of the game. He is leading Bryan Station in points. Harper with a nice left-hand drive and the finish.
That's twice in a row he's been able to get DeMarcus on his shoulder and kind of get by him. See if you can keep that spacing, see if they can continue to beat that matchup, drive him back into his zone where LCA has tremendous shooters, right? Might be able to shoot him out of it.
50-48, 2-point lead for Station. 7 minutes left in this game. Final regular season game for both teams. Both teams want to go out with a win. Good defense by Harper. I think we're going to get a 5-second call, so Coach Valentine likes that. And Nathan Harper's really, really impressed. The LCA bench up, getting into it, so much needed turnover there for LCA. See if they can get this thing tied up. Chandler Stewart brings it up, guarded by Groves. Kicks it over the road. Groves going to drive in the lane, goes all the way to the right side, up, strong, misses. Hendricks there, gets his shot altered a little bit, but it's going to be off Hendrickson. LCA doesn't like it. Fans don't like it. I'll give you a replay here. Now we've got a full timeout, so we're going to take a break and recognize our sponsors with 7 minutes left in the game. Bryan Station 50, LCA 48. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy High School Basketball. PrepSpin.com, LCADN.TV. So officials got the call, so I think we're actually going to wind up keeping it here now. So, David, coming out of this timeout, what do you expect for LCA?
Well, I think you still have to feed your two big players, Kyle Rode and Hendrickson. Hendrickson having a great game, 19 points. But again, Nathan Harper has the advantage against DeMarcus right now, penetrating to the gap. So, maybe Harper with the basketball, Henderson kind of posted out wide, spreading the court, attack that with the left hand, which he's just so good at. He's a left-handed player, and see if he can get to the rim. If not, a nice kick out to Rode, who can drive as well, or Hendrickson for the 3. Again, clawing back, the intensity level for LCA certainly is up here in the fourth quarter. But I do believe it's going to come down to can they get back and stop dribble penetration and stop transition points for Bryan Station. I think that's going to be the key to the game as you move forward. And LCA coming to a 2-2-1, not trapping out of this, trying to make Bryan Station slow down a little bit, make those mistakes on their own. But it'd be interesting to see if they fall back into that really extended 2-3 zone. It hasn't really been working for them so far. Interesting to see how they come out of this timeout.
Station's got it inbounds. Groves gets it over midcourt, trying to get it back to Boone. He does. Boone guarded by Chandler Stewart. No shot clock in high school, so Station's taking a little bit of the air out. Trying to see what they can do. Stewart and Boone kind of going after. Finally get some ball movement going. Stewart all over Boone. He's got 3 at this point. Got to get it, and the good defensive pressure results in a turnover. Much needed stop there for LCA.
Really great job that time. Really active hands. The 2-3 zone kind of really pinched in at the free throw line area, which is much better. Didn't allow that drive and a good turnover that time. LCA down 2 and getting the ball over the road here. I'd like to see him do something off the dribble, create something. A nice drive and kick that time for a 3. Unfortunately, wouldn't go.
Stewart with this 3. Boone with the rebound. Nice drive. Couldn't quite get it to fall down there. Nathan Mack, but just a freshman. So he's got a basketball player's body long. Just a freshman. His best days are ahead. Rowe drives. Nice block there by Warren. Or Braden, I'm sorry, Warren Braden. Warren's his first name, but Boone loses it. LCA, lots of guys on the ground, so alternate position. It's going to stay on Bryan Station's end. So.
Bryan Station coach wanted a foul that time on Henderson. Really kind of went for the back tap and kind of extended that arm. Looked like he might have got some of his arm that time. Fortunate for LCA not to pick up that foul. Down 2, a stop here would be huge for the Eagles.
50-48. Rose inbound and he goes to Boone. Let's go all the way into the backcourt to get it. Harper right there with him. Creates some good ball pressure. Boone this time takes it all the way to the hole, but rims out. Rhodes got it for the Eagles. 50-48. Carter Hendrickson. Rhodes tries to force it in there, but didn't quite connect. Fortunately for LCA, went off Bryan Station. Underneath out of bounds, Pierce Dalton in 4. Checking in for Bryan Station now. It's Alexander Pickett. 3-ball attempts off. Harper's got it. Comes out of it. Big offensive rebound there for the Eagles. He wants to get a shot up. Turns it over, but Hacker gets it back. Set it up again.
Feels like we really need to get Kyle Rowe to touch right here. And as we speak, there he is. Spacing again, a little bit questionable, but a nice kick for a 3.
Hacker with a nice shot. Just could not get it to stay down. So we'll go back over to Bryan Station. But yeah, usually Rowe gets it in his hands. But you get a good shot, and they did. Will Hacker just couldn't get it to fall. 4 minutes left in this one. Station's lead. Pierce Dalton now in, trying to put some good ball pressure on Boone. Kicks it over. Long shot there by Mack. And Mack not able to find the range, but foul is going to be called on LCA. Chandler Stewart checks in for Hacker. Jacob Kinney at the free throw line for Bryan Station. Falls in, so Kinney on the year. It's actually his first free throw attempt. So. 51-48, Station trying to add to this lead. Second free throw's off, goes over the road. If you're LCA, what do you want to see happen this time, David?
Again, they're going against Bryan Station man. Good dump down that time to Hendrickson. Stepped on the out-of-bounds line, but again, he's doing good things here. Kind of hesitation, up and unders. You like to see him and Rode get touches. I'd like to see Rode at the elbow, kind of dumping it down to the mismatch with Hendrickson inside. Or if Rode attacks, Hendrickson kind of fades out to the three-point line. He's a tremendous shooter. But again, you're getting the right people touching the basketball. They're getting good looks that time. Just unfortunate to step on the out-of-bounds line. Again, back to a 2-2-1 for LCA. Down 3 with 3.5 minutes left. It's kind of coming down to time here. Really need a stop and a bucket.
3:26 left. Groves has got it. Oh, steal by Stewart. He drives. Boone goes up. He blocks it, but Dalton with the rebound and one.
Great defense that time by Stewart. Kind of deflects the basketball, attacks the rim hard, and a nice follow that time by Pierce Dalton. Good follow, good finish. Got a chance to tie it up with 3 minutes, 17 seconds left. Some big minutes, some crucial plays by Pierce Dalton.
Dalton makes the free throw. He's got 3 points. Big bucket for the sophomore Pierce Dalton. We got us a tie game. 3 minutes. DeMarcus drives. Nice finish by David DeMarcus.
Close out again. Gets him on the baseline. They're closing out way too high. And they stay in the stance, kind of shuffle those feet. You should hear sneakers squeaking out there. Unfortunately, they're taking those big strides, and you're going to attack that lead foot, and you're breaking them down every time to the baseline. They're way too easy. They have to learn to close out under control, force Bryan Station to shoot over trouble. As we speak, Pierce Dalton with another big rebound. I like his intensity defensively, doing a really phenomenal job.
We have a timeout called by Coach Valentine. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a break. Listen to LCA basketball on PrepSpin.com and LCADN.TV. Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. Greg Horn and David Rodriguez with you. William Warfield, our producer tonight. Big-time city matchup. Bryan Station up by 2 over the home team, LCA senior night. LCA's got the ball, though. Chandler Stewart's got it inbounded, followed by Groves very closely. Gets it to Rode. Now to Henderson on the block. He's trying to back in Gordon Braden, but makes the basket, but going to be on the floor, but got to like where they got the ball.
That's exactly what you want to do right now. He's got a mismatch down there and doing a great job. Those up and unders are really drawing the defenders up and out of their stance, and Henderson doing a good job going to the line for 2 shots as Bryan Station has committed 10 fouls. So has an opportunity tied up. 2:27 left. Big free throws here.
Free throw is good. Henderson now with 20 points. .227 left. Second shot's up, it's good. So Hendrickson ties it up, 53-53. Dalton guarding Groves. Wow.
Tough call that time. Really liked what he was doing. Didn't push off, but they're calling for that hand check. Really like, again, what he's done defensively. Really been a stopper. LCA kind of is looking for that defensive stopper. They've had opportunities against Catholic with Johnson and Hollingsworth against Dunbar. Is maybe Pierce Dalton kind of take over that role and step in and stop them. So, unfortunately, he picked up a cheap foul that time. That's going to send Stephen Graves to the line for for one in the bonus, makes the first, gives Bryan Station a 1-point lead with 2:14 remaining in the game.
Second one is up. Short. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. See what LCA can do. Bryan Station up by 1. Henderson pick and roll there with Rode. Gets it to Henderson on the block, but he loses it. Boone's got it. He's pushing it. Dalton in hot pursuit, but Boone, nice finish. 3-point lead for Station. 1:53 left.
Maybe a little bit of a makeup call. It was light contact again, really putting a tough call on it. It's going to send Pierce Dalton to the line for 2 important free throws. 1:48 remaining. It's calling those hand checks really closely. The last 2 didn't quite see, but again, a game like now that we're having tonight is going to be very important. Unfortunately, Pierce Dalton comes up short on the first free throw.
Dalton is a good shooter, so hopefully he'll make this second one. He's got 3 on the game. He makes the second one, so gives him 4 for the night. 56-54, Station up by 2. Trying to get a trap there, but Station breaks it. Boone takes it, gets it in the middle, but pulls it back out. 136. Boone's got 17 to lead Bryan Station. He's going to see if he can take it again. He takes it. Almost finishes, but foul called. I believe it's going to be Stewart. It is Chandler Stewart. That's going to be his 4th, but right now the game plan is trying to see, looks to be like Coach Johnson from Bryan Station is saying, Boone, try to get to the basket.
Well, absolutely, and he's been able to do it so far. Once you get that shoulder past their chest, I mean, he's able to get there. Harper had, a step too far towards the out of bounds line. Needed to step over and take that charge. He was a step late, unfortunately, kind of left Chandler Stewart out to dry a little bit.
57-54. Station got 3-point lead, only a minute and a half, a minute 29 to be exact left here. Boone trying to add to his leading total for Station. Hendrickson leading LCA with 21, now 19 for Boone, so 4-point lead. LCA needs to get a score. This time, Rowe drills down, fake me out, nice turnaround and finish by Kyle Rowe.
Certainly a tremendous player. Maybe you clear it out for him, kind of go baseline, a 1-4 set, and give him opportunity to drive and make some decisions. Again, that time it looked like potentially it could have been a charge, but Hendrickson kind of turned sideways. If he stands still, stays straight, chest towards the defender, he would have taken that charge. Unfortunately, kind of made that turn and got called for the block.
Boone back to a place he has spent a lot of time tonight. This time he's not able to finish. Boone on the year, a 70% free throw shooter.
Might see maybe Rode and Hendrickson with a pick and pop here for a 3. Really like what they could do with that. Down 3 with a minute and 11 left. That could be a good opportunity. Really a screen and kind of reset Hendrickson to the 3-point line. Potentially right here is what we're looking at. Nice dump off. Hendrickson for a big 3, and that's exactly what you're looking for. Tremendous shooter. Clutch shot that time by Carter Hendrickson. Great play call that time by Coach Valentine. Good delivery by Rode. And now you got a tie ball game with 50 seconds left.
Ball, trying to get it inside, but it's on the floor. Lots of players on the floor, but you got to love it. Guys playing hard last game of the year. Trying to tie up off the possessions and go to LCA. I haven't seen Carter Hendrickson this animated all year, so he's not a senior, he's a junior, but he's got some passion and emotion, and you need it out of your key players.
Well, you absolutely do. That time I thought Rode called the timeout and would have saved possession towards LCA, but unfortunately it got called for a tie-up. Fortunately, LCA does get it back. Tie ball game, 45 seconds. Do they hold for one shot here? Certainly something you have to look at. Try to commit. Rode, nice spin and drop off. He gets that low, great shot. One stop, looks like he could do it. Bryan Station with the ball in Boone's hands. He will attack the basket.
Well, it looks like LCA doing something smart, trying to trap him, but got a timeout here by Tommy Johnson, so Coach Nate Valentine fired up. So
looking at the market us three in that Kyle Road shot.
All right, we're going to show you a couple of these big shots that have been made here in a really great game. You see nice penetration by Rowe, kicks it out to Hendrickson, shoots the three, as David Rodriguez had suggested they do. A little pick and pop, work to perfection. Then Kyle Rowe just takes it down and puts it in the lane. And big players step up in big games. Kyle Rowe and Carter Hendrickson both doing that now.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, tremendous job by both of those players. Just what we expected. Hendrickson is just such a gutty player. Was able to kind of come off Kyle Rowe with the attack, kind of the turn and the dribble handoff, leaving Hendrickson way too much space. He can knock that down all day if you give him that much space. And then again, after a nice stop and a nice scramble for the ball underneath, Kyle Rowe does what he does best as well, kind of penetrates. He's got a beautiful spin move and a nice soft jumper. So again, great 2 plays in a row by LCA. It's going to come down to a big stop right here. You want to see Boone, you got to get the ball out of his hands. That's the number one. He's been killing them in the second half with dribble penetration, getting up, getting fouls called. So you really want to see if you can trap him, double him, make him give it up, and then recover. Bryan Station hasn't shot the ball quite as well from 3 in the second half, but you also do need to be aware of DeMarcus as well. So he's going to kind of be lingering around the 3-point line and see if you can kind of keep an eye on him as well.
Yep, Boone and DeMarcus be the two I'll be watching. So Boone drives. Wow, what a big-time take by Boone.
Again, now it's what Bryan Station wanted to do. They got that. Unfortunately, LCA now is tie ball game. You kind of want to see him hold right there. I think it's a little bit early. Nice drive. Tip in by who would you say? Carter Hendrickson. Huge tip in with 2.2 left. Timeout, Bryan Station. Again, who else would you say would do that? 26 points now for Hendrickson. Again, another solid drive. I thought he would take a little bit more time, but what do I know? He took it. A nice follow. Gave him just a little bit of time to follow with a nice tip on senior night, 63-61.
Watch it again here. Kyle Rowe with the drive. Comes out, but Carter Hendrickson there with the tip in, and Carter Hendrickson having a tremendous game, 26 points. Kyle Rowe was 16, and the other thing to me that's really amazing about this, Austin Hall just unfortunately struggled with fouls, only had 2 points, so leading scorer only gives you 2. Yeah, here you are up 2 with, I think it's 2.2 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to like what LCA has done. It's kind of been in waves. You know, they've really played aggressively in spots and kind of backed off. And I know Coach Valentine will look at that and remind them they need to play the full 32 minutes. They have to come out and play and be aggressive. Getting into district play against a great team of Dunbar, they can't have these lapses. But fortunate for them, and to their credit, in the fourth quarter when they had to have it, their star stepped up. Kyle Rowe, Carter Hendrickson have been big down the stretch, have scored the last few points for them. And you got to understand right now it's going to be, again, Boone, like we talked about last time. You'd like to see him catch in moving towards the basket, 2.2. Or you see that Valpo play as well. So interesting to see how LCA will do. Again, 2-2-1. They want to have him catch it in front and make them dribble to shoot, not pass it down the court.
All right, here we are. Gave him 8/10 up, moved it up to 3 seconds there, and I agree with that. I thought that I heard a whistle a little quicker than I looked up. So Boone's got it. Go to midcourt. He shoots it. Oh my goodness. Wow.
What a shot. What a shot. A lot of credit to Boone. Again, LCA did exactly what they wanted to do, have him catch it close to the baseline, dribble it up, but a half-court heave from Boone is going to give Bryan Station a 1-point lead here on senior night against LCA. A lot of credit to that young man. Had a great game, 25 points. Just really a tough loss for LCA on a huge shot by Eric Boone.
Wow, unbelievable. LCA looked like they were going to get the win, and Mr. Boone said, no, not tonight. It's my night, and he made all types of shots in the lane, and he makes the biggest shot of the game as he hits one and banks it from right about midcourt. We're going to give you a little replay of it right here. Boone gets it. Right inside, right at midcourt. Hits it. Banks it. Did he call bank William Moorfield? Do you know? The ATM was open. The ATM was open. So just a phenomenal shot by Eric, his nickname's Boss, and he was the boss tonight, David.
Well, he certainly was. 25 points, and again, was able to penetrate the gaps, get in the lane. He made some big shots down the stretch as well. Nice runners, nice floaters, was able to get to the free throw line, and then obviously no shot bigger in the game than that half-court heave with time running off the clock. So a lot of credit to Eric Boone. A lot of credit also to LCA. They battled hard, but again, when you give them 8-point lead in the first half, you let them come out in the second half as well and kind of create that lead. You just have to work so hard to get it back. So it's something to build on. Unfortunately, you're going in with a loss into district play against Dunbar, which is going to be just an equally difficult team with a player that reminds you a little bit of Eric Boone and maybe better. The leading scorer in Fayette County history now, Travion Hollingsworth, is coming to town on Tuesday at Catholic, taking on LCA. So they're going to have to find somebody that can stop ball penetration, dribble penetration, or it could be a long night for them. They played them close earlier this year. It's been 2 wars, but they're going to have to come up with a way to stop that penetration and create and make somebody else beat them on Tuesday. Unfortunately, a phenomenal game. If you got an opportunity to see it, it was a treat. And a great crowd here, and they had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it's not going to go LCA's way tonight.
No, it most certainly didn't on the final regular season game and senior night for Blake Richardson and Nathan Harper, but it was a great ball game. Eric Boone hits the junior, hits the big shot. I mean, stepped right. It was right at a step outside of midcourt and hit it, banked it, and it was good. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Boone did his thing, 25 points leading. DeMarcus had 13 for Bryan Station. Those were their 2 leading scorers. For LCA, Carter Henrington, 26, Kyle Rhodes, 16. Also had Nathan Harper, the senior, stepped up with 12. Austin Hall just was not his night, foul trouble, just couldn't quite get a break, and unfortunately only had 2 for him. So I guess you're looking for any silver lining out of this with the struggles Hall had just because of the foul trouble. Only 2 points, and LCA still almost got the win.
Well, they did, and Austin Hall, again, their leading scorer, just a tremendous competitor, can shoot inside, outside, and it creates tons of mismatches and opportunities offensively for LCA, which struggled at times without him on the court. And unfortunately, I think Coach Valentine saw that and put him in to kind of get them back on pace offensively. And unfortunately, he got rung up for 5 quick fouls. So, again, and what he does defensively, he put 6'6" down there, does Eric Boone score down low as often. So you never know. Again, that is the silver lining with him only scoring 2 points, and LCA was right there, got beat on a buzzer beater from half court. You got to like that. Unfortunately, they're going to have to regroup and kind of learn from this one quickly because Tuesday's coming, and Bryan Dunbar is a tough team.
It most certainly is. And so you got a final stat sheet. Thank you so much. Thank you. David Rodriguez kind of go through and give the numbers on that. So, David, show us what you got there.
Well, again, a tremendous game. If you're looking just for the game, Bryan Station shot a whopping 52% from the field. Again, with Eric Boone at 25 points, 14 rebounds, a big double-double, and only 2 assists shy of a triple-double with 8 assists. Tremendous game from Eric Boone. No bigger shot than the one at the buzzer, obviously, for Lexington Christian. Shot 43%, a little bit down on what they're used to shooting. Carter Hendrickson, 26 points, 9 rebounds. Kyle Rowe did his job as well, 16.6 rebounds. And then Nathan Harper, the senior, 12 points, 8 rebounds. Just came up a little bit short tonight. Again, a lot of credit to Bryan Station. Actually, LCA on the last play made him catch it at the baseline, drive halfway down the court, and then throw up a heave. So did what they needed to do, but unfortunately too many lapses offensively and defensively, specifically starting the game in the third quarter. Put them at risk there and just wasn't able to fight back. So a lot of credit to them. Assist-wise, LCA 13 and Bryan Station 11, rebounds 32, LCA 28 for Bryan Station. Really, except for the shooting, it's really close in terms of stats. But the big story again is Eric Boone tonight. Had a record day, did what he needed to do, and a big shot right at the end to win.
All right, well, David Rodriguez has always been great job. Appreciate all your help this year, man. Been a lot of fun. William Moorfield, the man, founder of PrepSpin, does such great job blessing people with high school basketball, Central Kentucky. People get to view it all over the country. So, William, thank you, brother. Appreciate all your help as always. Great man, and he'll be broadcasting district tournament next week. So make sure you check out PrepSpin.com as March Madness is actually getting ready to start to be February Madness for high school. So thanks so much for listening. And we're going to call it a night here for LCA basketball. Final score, Bryan Station 64, Lexington Christian 63. Good night.